Hello everybody, welcome back to Waffles RC. Strange video for today, but we'll get into that in just a second. So in my most recent live, I asked for the people to send me pictures of their favorite RCs or ones that they built or just ones that they're the most proud of. So that way I could put together a video of basically viewers' rides. It's a bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I will make it work. So if you'd like to see one of your RCs on that video that I'm going to send them to this email right here. It's wafflesrc2023@gmail.com. And in that, when you send the pictures, make sure that they're landscape. That would be preferred. And also a brief description about it, so that way I know what to say, because I'm not just going to do a collage of pictures. And if you have any social medias that you want tagged in it, feel free to add that in the email as well. So hopefully I'll hear from you guys soon and see a bunch of really cool RCs, which is what I'm most excited about. So let's get into a strange video that I made a couple of weeks ago. Hope you enjoy. So hopefully you can hear me. Here's a random video. This video is going to be about this. What this is our Toyota Previa that we are taking to the Gambler 500 in Oregon at the end of June. It is one of the finest examples of a 1992 Previa that you can come across on Marketplace. We have made a few additions.
Perfect. You didn't use a center punch. You didn't use a pilot bit. I'm just kidding.
I'm about to in the radiator.
So as you can see, we have spotlights that jiggle around and aren't wired up yet. We also have tape on the headlights because my buddy is very strange. And not that I have any room to talk whatsoever, because I put pod lights directly into the hood.
Precise. This is how you precisely measure. That's how you do it. That works. That actually works.
Oh my god, dude.
I left it like kind of level. Gotta have the off-road ditch lights on the off-road Previa.
I don't know how the hell you get so lucky, but did you notice that bracket sits right at the lip of the hood?
On both of them?
On both of them.
It's called precise measuring.
Bull crap.
That's how good these are. That's how good these are.
I think you secretly measured it.
Did you guys see a tape measure? Show me a tape measure.
Look, there's one in the truck right here.
That's yours.
Here.
I don't even know how to work it.
And in case you were wondering, this is the Mercedes version of the Toyota Previa. As you come into the Toyota Previa, you see that it is very dirty. We haven't cleaned it yet. We got it from the owner and immediately started cutting everything up and making a few things work, like necessities. And by necessities, I mean a stereo, a siren.
The most important mod of all.
Jesus Christ, man. God dang.
This one actually was a necessity. That is a GPS speedometer because that speedometer doesn't work. Some of the additions, as you can see, are some ducks because, well, it is now an off-road vehicle. One of the other necessities that was top of our list of getting stuff to work correctly on this vehicle is, well, I messed that up, but it's our hula girl. And trust me, she is going to dance around quite a bit because this thing shakes like nobody's business at highway speeds. We have the finest doors that actually close. It is apparently a turbo now, and it is quite explosive. While they are very explosive, these are the finest used 215/65 R15s that you can find on the market. And by find on the market, I mean it came on the van. We will most likely be painting these. I hope you can hear me because it's windy and this is a new microphone, so we'll see what happens. I have also bed linered all the plastic down the sides, the bumpers. That is just to make my friend quite upset because I had them and I had paint. So why would you not? It is a turbo on this side as well. If we open our sliding doors, one of the nice, neat features of this vehicle is if you pull this handle or push it or do something with it, you do this, get it into position, push this button. Come on. It worked the other day. This is going to be bad for the editing. Aha! We have chairs that rotate backwards. So when I am being chauffeured around, I can look back at the poor people that are very angry because we're going too slow and putting smoke out of the exhaust because it doesn't run very well. And they're flashing their lights and upset, and I can just sit here and watch them do it. Can you do it again? Aha. I think I'm a little heavy for it. We can also sit here and relax and enjoy our time through the side door. I don't know. In the back, as you can see, we have a fifth seat. It doesn't have the sixth seat because it didn't come with it. Once again, this vehicle was $1,200, so you can't expect too much. But what it does have is some kind of table thing. It's actually not, it's to latch it once you actually put it down. But we will not be doing that because this is where a mini bike and an electric bike are going to ride, along with, it is an RC channel, so here's an RC, a couple RCs, all of our stuff, and the X-Max is going to be coming with us as well. It is really hot in here. Not a fan of this. Oh God, I'm stuck. We have a very spacious back door to be able to get said motorcycle, X-Max, and e-bike in here. We will be camping out of this as well. So it's going to have a roof rack. Now, along with all the other maintenance issues that this vehicle needs, I decided to focus on more important things, like a $30 exhaust. Because why not? I'll leave the microphone here and I'll go start it. Wait, it's a used car. It's going this way. I guess I'll find out in editing if you even heard that. As you did hear, it is running on 3 out of the fantastic 4 cylinders that this vehicle comes with. And to get to the engine, you would think to pop the hood and get to the engine. But for those in the know, this is a mid-engined minivan, rear-wheel drive. That's right. We're pretty fancy here, not gonna lie. So if it comes down to where we need to work on the engine, being a mid-engine vehicle, you would think that it would be nice and easy to get to. Nope. So I'm going to use my head to block the sun. So if we want to get to our engine in this lovely vehicle, you undo this lock right here. And there's our engine. It's pretty much the only access we have to this thing. Apparently, to do the spark plugs, which are on the other side of this convenient little hatch, apparently I have to take out the passenger seat. So it's mostly going to come down to how important really are 4 cylinders for an engine. And now we are back to driving. And also, if you didn't believe me that this was a Mercedes because of the emblem that is randomly drilled into the hood, allow me to prove to you again why this is a Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz floor mats. Those came with this vehicle when we purchased it. So it's a Mercedes. I see nothing wrong with this logic. We have an aux beam sticker because the pod lights on the front are aux beam. I put this in here mainly just because, well, I needed an RC because this is an RC channel. Gotta keep with the RC stuff, right? Actually, while we're doing RC stuff, let's drive an RC on this thing. Why not? Another thing that is a lovely luxury feature of this vehicle is the cup holders. It came with cup holders. And for those old enough to know, this is how I fixed the check engine light. Well, I guess that's a strike off for the minivan. It doesn't have very good traction. It's a little too smooth. It could be that I need better grippy tires, but I'm not leaning towards that. I don't think it's anything wrong with the RC. The issue is that the dash is too slippery. But I will say this, the windshield is not too slippery. We have plenty of grip on the windshield for the RC car. See, even coming down, we have plenty of grip. We can turn. Now let's see if I can turn around. That'll be a pretty good trick. Oh, look at the grip. Look at the grip. And there went the grip. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get back up. No, I really don't want to hurt my Volvo. Okay, we're going to be safe about it. See, I am only here for safety. Can we get back up? Come on. Is there enough grip? Oh, the windshield wipers are apparently a bit of a trick. Let's get a better angle on it. There we go. There we go. Come on. See, I just need better tires. That's the real issue. It has nothing to do with the van. Okay. We've had enough fun with that. Come. Oh, did I lose traction on my windshield? I think I might have lost traction on the windshield. Oh, the tires are covered in the paint from the roof. There we go. Just needed a little helping hand. Now let's see if we can get up on top of the hatch. There we go. Doing pretty good. Nope. Let's try more of an angle. No, it's just that paint. So the paint makes it less grippy for the RC car. But we can do this. Then we bring it back up. There. It is RC approved once we repaint it. Of course, now I have to get this thing down, so we'll just bring it right to daddy. Come here. There's a good Volvo. I forgot to mention also on luxury, this is our hood prop because the front hood doesn't have a prop. So that's where that lives. Okay. So that's the way it has to go. Okay. Remember, you want to be careful with your carpet. Well, guys, welcome to our Gambler 500 vehicle. I hope you all enjoyed. I know this is very weird for this channel, but me and my buddy Tom and his son Cameron.
This is Cameron.
Hi.
Are quite proud of this thing. We also have pop-out windows for ventilation for when the air conditioning inevitably quits working, which we have rear air conditioning. It does work. For how long? We don't know. A few other issues this van has is pretty sure that back passenger rear brake is completely metal on metal. The front brakes are warped to nobody's, like, you can't even imagine how warped those things are. But it is a lovely vehicle. It is a fun vehicle. So if you are going to be at the Gambler 500, look for this. You will get updates on what it will look like. Or if you're in the Oregon area around it, come and hang out with us. We're going to be kind of hiding, essentially, because we're not big people, if that makes any sense. But this van is part of what we have decreed as jelly bean racing. It looks like a jelly bean, so therefore it is a jelly bean. So we are going to clean it first and foremost, and then we are going to keep customizing and maybe do some maintenance. I don't know. We'll see. You see how I build my RCs. You think I'm going to do maintenance? No, I will. I'm going to do maintenance. I can't. We have to drive 500 miles there, do the Gambler, and then I have to drive it 500 miles back. So we will do some maintenance and completely ignore that one of those seatbelts has been cut out with a rudimentary pair of scissors, probably from 1833 based on the cut, because that was not done by a knife, that's for sure. Hope you all enjoyed the race car that we have provided to you for your entertainment. I will be filming it. We're gonna, like I said, I'll be bringing the X-Max. I'll bring a couple of crawlers in case we see some rocks, and we got to crawl the rocks. I mean, come on now. The best part is that I can back up to the rocks, turn my chair around just like so, and I can off-road my rock crawlers, my RC rock crawlers. I can crawl them out of the van. And then if it gets stuck, I can get some grabbers. I can have my chauffeur pull up alongside, and then I can just pick it up with some grabbers. See? The ideas just come to you when you live in the lap of luxury of a 1992 Previa. So, thank you all very much. If you have any ideas for this thing other than the fart can that I've already put on it, Jelly Bean Racing is the idea behind it. If you have any fun ideas for this thing, leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them because this is a funny video for me. So I'm procrastinating because I am quite comfortable. There's a lovely breeze that's probably ruining all of the sound that's coming through this microphone, but I am quite comfortable. We'll see you next week.